I'm Josephine Dias, based in Chipata, Eastern Province. I'm a leader in the disability movement, and at the same time, I hold a position of a chairperson in a group of women, which is called Seven Vibrant Women, but we tend to 10 into 10. We increase by 3 to make it 10. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Madam, have you ever heard of the term media freedom?
Yes, I mean, we always talk about it, where a person should be free to say what they feel on media.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you think it exists in Zambia?
Somehow I can say yes, somehow I can say no. Where I can say yes, we've come across people, try to come out with their views, although with limitations. And on the other side, I can say no, like I've already said, towards looking at the limitations and the fear that you would have.
Okay, thank you very much. How inclusive is the mainstream media in covering diverse voices, especially the downtrodden, such as the communities and persons with living disabilities?
If I talk about, maybe I'll go straight on persons living with disabilities. Persons with disabilities usually in the rural areas, as we know, as old times, a lot of us didn't go to school. So very difficult for one to understand, the freedom that we have to view out what we feel like coming up with. But as at times of these days now, at least I can appreciate that a lot of us also have managed to go into schools, and then at least a bit of education which we are there to understand what it's all about.
Okay, thank you very much for that as well. How free are the people to comment on governance issues without fearing the aftermath in Zambia?
On that one, my brother, it's a lot of people, not even just a person with disability. A lot of people have so much fear to say, if I come up and air out my views, end of the day, I'll just put myself into problems. Where if we look at our defense, if we look at our military people, when you see just a policeman, you feel, hey, that's a police. If I say something, then I'll just end up being penalized. But I mean, it's our right to come up with something that we feel is not right. But just that fear of having defense in front of you, then you're unable to come up with exactly what is supposed to be done.
Thank you very much. Moving on to, you did mention of the challenges that even persons with disabilities in rural areas, as well as the challenges that comes with the fear of commenting on government issues. Would you like to add on to those hindrances to media freedom?
Yeah, okay. On my own maybe opinion, maybe I can put it like that. Looking at persons with disabilities, sometimes we feel that we are not really defended, and maybe if I come up with anything that I know that if I had to say this, it would be a change for a lot of people, not only for persons with disability, but looking at the way I myself, being a disabled person, they will just like suppress you to say what can that person tell us, you understand? So somehow we feel that we have that leeway to come up with exactly what is supposed to be done. But again, you look at your position and say they might just push me somewhere, and then I'll just end up suffering. Nobody's going to defend me or somehow.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. In 2021, former President Edgar Lungu had enacted a law, Cybersecurity Act, in order to prevent cyberbullying and cyber crimes. How do you think the Act has impacted or is impacting on digital rights?
On that one, my brother, I can say not really effective. Maybe I can say a lot of people are still going through cyberbullying through digital, because like I'll go again more on the persons with disability, because mostly like these phones that have been advanced, a lot of us are unable to use them because of the knowledge that we don't have on the same. All we have is that the limited education, where we only can use a button phone, where you can just answer your phone or ring out or just read a message and that's it. But you find maybe there's even something that is being posted about you on the media. Now, because you don't know how to use these devices, it becomes a bit of a problem.